Have you ever stopped to truly consider the one thing you possess that, once spent, can never be regained? It's not money, not possessions, nor even reputation. The most profoundly valuable asset in your entire life, the one commodity that is absolutely finite and irrevocably spent, is your time. And yet, for something so precious, we often treat it with a peculiar casualness, allowing it to slip through our fingers without a second thought. Imagine for a moment if every second of your life were visible, a finite string of pearls laid out before you. Would you still squander them so freely? Today, we're diving into the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy born in the bustling marketplaces of Athens and refined in the halls of Rome, to fundamentally change how you perceive and manage this irreplaceable resource. Prepare to unlock a perspective that will make every moment count. The Stoics, particularly the Roman statesman and philosopher Seneca, had an astonishingly modern understanding of our relationship with time. They observe how easily humans are deluded into thinking they have an endless supply of days, weeks, and years stretching out before them. This fundamental misunderstanding, Seneca argued, is at the root of much of our unhappiness and unfulfilled potential. It's a profound insight, especially for us today. Seneca, who lived in the 1st century AD, served as an advisor to Emperor Nero and witnessed firsthand the excesses and distractions of Roman high society. He saw people endlessly pursuing wealth, power, and fleeting pleasures, postponing genuine living for an imagined future. His writings, especially his essays on the shortness of life, are sharp critiques of this human tendency to waste our most precious gift. It was Seneca who famously penned the profound truth: "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a great deal of it." This isn't a complaint about life's brevity, but a powerful indictment of our own poor stewardship of the time we do have. We often feel rushed, yet Seneca implies that the feeling of shortness comes from our squandering, not from an inherently insufficient allocation of years. Think about it. How much of your day is spent on things that truly matter to you, your goals, or your well-being? And how much disappears into digital scrolling, endless distractions, or tasks that bring no real satisfaction? Seneca wouldn't be surprised. He saw his contemporaries losing hours to gossip, drunken revelry, and pointless political maneuvering, all while complaining about their lack of time. The Stoic lesson here is stark, yet liberating. Our perception of time's abundance is often an illusion. True freedom begins when you acknowledge the finite nature of every moment. It's not about working harder, but working smarter, or rather, living more intentionally with the precious, non-renewable resource that is your own existence. This awareness is the first step towards reclaiming your life. Beyond simply wasting time, there's a more insidious foe the Stoics warned us about: procrastination. It's the silent thief that doesn't just steal minutes, but robs us of entire futures, promising a better, more convenient someday that rarely, if ever, arrives. This tendency to defer what matters most is deeply ingrained in human nature, and Stoicism offers a potent antidote. Seneca spoke directly to this deferral when he observed, "While we wait for life, life passes." This quote cuts to the core of the procrastination trap. How often do you find yourself saying, "I'll start my project when I have more time," or "I'll pursue my passion after this busy period," or "I'll connect with loved ones when things settle down"? These deferrals are precisely where life slips away. Consider the story of a young artist who dreams of painting. She spends years accumulating art supplies, visiting galleries, reading biographies of great masters, always preparing. She tells herself, "One day when I have a dedicated studio, or after I save enough money, or when I feel truly inspired, I will begin." The brushes remain pristine. The canvas is blank. She is waiting for life to start, but life is happening now. This isn't just about big dreams. It's also about the small, daily joys and responsibilities. The unsaid, "I love you," the unwritten thank you note, the postponed walk in nature, the neglected self-care ritual. Each small delay accumulates until suddenly you look back and realize a significant portion of your finite time has evaporated, not in meaningful action, but in the passive act of waiting. We often mistake preparation for progress or planning for action. The Stoics understood that the future is uncertain, and the only realm of true agency we possess is the present moment. By constantly pushing things off, we surrender this agency, placing our hopes and our very lives at the mercy of conditions that may never materialize exactly as we envision them. It's a perilous gamble. The comfort of future possibility can be a powerful delusion. It's easier to dream about a perfect future self than to engage with the imperfect, immediate self who must actually put in the work, face the discomfort, and start. This is where the Stoics challenge us to confront reality. The future is not guaranteed, and the only certainty we have is this very moment unfolding. So the question becomes, what are you waiting for? What experiences, what growth, what connections are you deferring to a mythical tomorrow? The Stoics urge us to recognize that life is not a dress rehearsal. It is the main event happening right now, whether you choose to participate fully or merely watch from the sidelines, waiting for the curtain to rise on a scene you've perpetually imagined. If time is our most valuable asset, and procrastination its greatest enemy, then what is the practical Stoic solution? How do we reclaim our days and truly live? Seneca provides the ultimate answer, a call to radical intentionality that can transform your daily existence. Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life. This is the cornerstone of Stoic time mastery. Imagine each morning as a rebirth, a complete lifetime condensed into 24 hours. What would you prioritize? What would you truly dedicate your energy to? This isn't about frantic productivity, but about mindful purpose. It encourages you to approach each day with the same reverence and care you would give to an entire lifespan, understanding its precious, finite nature. To apply this, start with a daily audit, much like the Stoics themselves practiced. At the end of your day, take a few minutes for a quiet reflection. Review how you spend your time. Where did you invest it wisely? Where did it slip away unnoticed? This isn't for self-criticism, but for honest self-assessment, allowing you to learn and adjust your sails for the new life that begins tomorrow. Next, cultivate intentionality. Before your day even properly begins, take a moment to set a clear intention. What is the one thing you want to accomplish or embody today? It could be a specific task, a quality you wish to express like patience, or a connection you want to nurture. This simple act of conscious choice imbues your day with purpose, rather than letting it drift aimlessly. Embrace the present moment as a complete entity. Instead of viewing your day as merely a stepping stone to a future goal, recognize that each moment holds its own inherent value. The task at hand, the conversation you're having, the simple act of breathing. These are not just segments of a larger journey. They're the journey itself, live fully within them, giving them your complete presence. Finally, understand the power of starting small. If you treat each day as a complete life, then starting right now with whatever you can manage is a complete life lived. Don't wait for ideal conditions or a burst of motivation. Take one small step, complete one meaningful action, make one intentional choice. That single act is a testament to living fully today, and it's always within your power. The Stoic lesson on time is not a morbid reminder of our mortality, but vibrant invitation to truly live. It calls you to step out of the shadows of endless waiting and into the radiant light of the present moment. Your time is your life, and it is finite. But by living each day with intention, presence, and purpose, you can experience a boundless richness within its allotted span. Embrace this ancient wisdom, not as a philosophy of the past, but as a practical guide for your present. Reclaim your time, reclaim your life. If this resonated with you and illuminated a path to a more intentional existence, then consider subscribing for weekly insights into Stoic wisdom and practical philosophy. Let's continue this journey together.